Ka Women Empowerment Committee jogayeng dorbar ke jela kal so hun yak jingpynshai na katnat pulit ke East Khas Hills halor ke jingjia yak khynnah ka bakhat sau snem karta habakren shigilat pathai khubor menta ka sngi ke chairperson ka committee kong ampri lingdo MLA kalong bakala so hun yak jingpynshai na katnat pulit jog East Khas Hills balawan deka kong Claudia Lingwa SP kalong baka committee kalarai bakan khoti ke SP pat kwik wik officer jong kitnat sarkar ban pan jingpynshai halor ke jingjia yak khynnah Hagathain Madan Riting.
Medical staff at hospital of Garishdas is on their job. The one-stop crisis center is also doing its bit. Because of the sensitivity of this entire story and narrative, we thought that it was important for us to brief the press in the presence of the officials present. The first thing that we have observed is that there are other details that have uncovered subsequent to the occurrence of this alleged kidnapping, drug, rape, gang rape case. We would like the media to speak respectively to the other officials after this meeting. But our review of the matter is that the case is not as it seems. There was no gang rape that occurred without the media wanting to know more because the case is sensitive, it's under investigation. We would like the narrative to change and be changed immediately so that the sense of insecure, sense of feeling of wondering why such an incident had to occur in the city of Shillong. So we would like to inform the public that after our meeting here today, we have been given a lot more information. And the nature of this information is not advised to be shared randomly with the public. We need to appreciate what the Garishdas has done. They did not share all information with the media or the NGOs because they thought it was not necessary because the case is a very sensitive case. The identity of the child is to be always maintained because the child is a human being, and I must congratulate the SP for the exceptional effort put in to ensure that some clarity on this case has been shared with the committee. We are not privy to share everything with the media because everything that goes on with the committee cannot be shared with all of you. We want to thank you for coming here and we want to give you the assurance that the matter is being tackled adequately, both by the medical officials as well as by the police. We have heard, prior to meeting with the officials concerned, everything was hearsay. You pick up information from everywhere and you absorb that information and you make some sort of an assessment. So when we heard a few rumors, we thought it would be ideal for us to meet with the concerned officials to get clarity on the matter. That was why this urgent meeting was called for. Like I said the other day, everything is hearsay. We are not investigators, we are not medical experts, we are just a committee. We receive information, we hear the information out, and we seek clarity. And today that clarity has been given to us. Again, it was an allegation. We heard from the family members that there was this talk about it being a consensual act. Having heard the doctors today, there's clarity on the matter and they have given us reason to believe that whatever necessary measures needed for the safety of this child, for the identity disclosure of this child, they've done it, we are satisfied and our report will accordingly carry this satisfaction that we feel. We would like to express our complete appreciation of the speed and the accurate actions taken by the police department in that district. And we are happy and satisfied with the report that was presented to us. Barring the assessment report and the forensic lab report, the police in the district is now waiting for a fast-track hearing of the case. And this is a good thing that they did, because it sends a very clear message to the public, and that is no crimes will be entertained by the police. It gives us a big sense of relief to know that the efforts put in have yielded in positive results. I'm happy to know that the child's welfare is centered to the case post the incident of rape. I'm happy to know from the SP of the concerned district that the juveniles have been well attended to. The juveniles are going as per procedure for their necessary counseling. Their rehabilitation program is already in place. And like we said for the East Khasi Hills case, identities of these victims should be nurtured. We should not disclose, we should be sensitive. Already they are victims of rape. It is already such a shameful feeling that they have. The community, the society, over and above the family, have to support these children. And as a committee, we will be following up with both the districts for the next 3 months on the kind of rehabilitation program that they are going to be giving these two victims. We would like to see, since both the victims are school dropouts, we would like to see that these children are given all necessary support to ensure that they become productive citizens of the community. Very important for us to ensure that despite the shame and the harm done to them, they have the will to go on with their lives. They have the wherewithal to build their pieces, their shattered pieces. At such a young age to be traumatized to this extreme level is very unfortunate. And as a community, we must support them. We must ensure that we do not add to the trauma that they already are undergoing. In this case, 7 people have been arrested. All 7 apprehended. 4, I'm told, surrendered within 48 hours to the police themselves. 2 were arrested, and 1 subsequently surrendered to the police station, I think about 72 hours or 3-4 days after. The culprits were much senior in age. It was, we prima facie, we see that there is this tendency for many people to gang up together to create one case. So that is a big indicator. We didn't get more information as to the individuals' identities and their backgrounds, but we know that parents, families have to be more protective for children, especially those that are dropouts. We were very surprised that the one-stop crisis center is functioning 10 to 4. It is not performing as per the mandate of law. We will take this up separately with the social welfare department. And like they did in Janggi Hills, all other districts should have a coordinated team that is put in place to attend to these kinds of occurrences in the community. And of course, the committee did meet with the DGP of the police in the past to try and figure out whether or not the DGP or the police department as a whole is creating any sensitization of rape and sensitizing young people to keep safe, sensitizing young people to make sure that there is no necessity for such an incident to happen. We will follow up again with the police department and And we hope that institutions particularly are keeping a close tab of all who attend institutions. And it is now become very clear that there must be a package from the state government, especially for school dropouts, because we've seen that wherever there are incidences of this kind, it is usually those that drop out that become victims of such situations. Government of Meghalaya must take up these indicators from what is happening and occurring around in the community and in the society. We must make sure that there are packages in place, especially for girl child who have dropped out from institutions. I do not think that there are correct data being collected, and I don't know whether these data, if collected, have manifested themselves in a futuristic plan for the government of Meghalaya. So I think this needs to be discussed. We will take it up because a rape, 2-3 rapes occurred. According to the MS of Garish Das, she says that last year there were 100 plus cases reported, out of which 96 cases have happened on minors. These are alarming data, and we will take up all of this information in our future meetings to take that forward.
If I may add to what, as a committee, I would like to submit like this, that yes, a lot of sensitization is required in the community. Now, the victims, which if you go through the records, these minor victims are mostly with a background of broken homes, with a background of single parent, or with a background of no parents at all. Now, this is a serious and very alarming situation in our society. Now, the perpetrators also come from that kind of a background. Victims also come from that kind of a background. Now, it is a need of the day that the society at large wake up and sensitize themselves to this kind of a menace. This is a menace, it is a social menace which we have to tackle at a grassroots. It starts from home. Now, sensitizing law enforcers, yes, it's required because the law keeps changing. Now we have POCSO Act coming with more stringent laws. While we sensitize the law enforcers, we need the society also to be sensitized. Now the social welfare department requires to pull up their socks, to sensitize the people. Now there are a lot of schemes in the government to provide rehab to these kind of victims. Now we need to follow up because we need to provide such rehabilitations for these victims. Now the victims are shamed by their neighbors, by the society. They need to grow. Now these victims who are 16-year-old, who do not have a good parenting, who do not have a good home, where do they go? Where do they look up to? They end up taking their own lives. This is serious. They end up taking their own lives. There are many, many young boys and girls who have taken up their own lives. Why? It's because they lack parenting. They lack hope. We need to rise and take care of these children. Therefore, as a committee, we will recommend to the government. Chairperson, myself and other members of the committee are of the same mind that the government of today should really come up to the call. This call is serious and we need to take it up very seriously. Therefore, homes should be provided for these kind of victims. And for those juveniles who do not know what they are doing, again, some kind of rehab facility should be given to them. Therefore, these are the only way that we can deter these kind of crimes.